On the camera. Here we go. Why's that thing all dialed in? Oop, the other way. All right, we're back. What do we got to do here?
Doing a brake rotor swap.
Doing a brake rotor swap for the single cylinder bike. Did you take a picture of this thing yet? After you clean it all up?
Did I clean it?
Well, I meant clean the bench up.
I didn't clean it.
Most people can't see this thing buried underneath all the crap you got here.
That was my theft invention.
Yeah, like somebody's going to pick this thing up and haul it off. Freaking a hernia. No. Getting it off that bench, out that door, over there. Yeah, ain't going to happen.
Bike, it ain't that heavy.
Anyhow.
The tail's light, though.
Yeah, so this is a cool bike. This is the machine bike. 650 cc's.
Nope, 640.
640?
640.
Well, that damn thing says 650. But
That's the class I run in. Technically, it's a 649 cc class because if you're 650, you couldn't run this class.
all right. So anyhow, so we're having to swap the tires out because the one he's working on right now, which will go back on the other bike.
No, it won't.
No?
I think it'll fit the stock frame.
Yeah, it'll fit in the stock frame. He's just putting it on there for the.
Let's just go back into the scrap yard.
Yep.
For next time.
Couldn't do this tire because it's too old.
The titties are almost worn off, so it's too old.
It's too old.
Yeah. It's 11 years old?
Hmm. Yep.
Nothing wrong with the tire, just 11 years old.
You got stuff much older than that around here.
Yeah, you can see all the titties on there still.
We got all kinds of tires older than that, but because we're racing.
Titties worn off. See, it's even got a titty right there.
Okay. Are you having fun saying titty?
Your titty. You want something to sit on? There you go.
Well, this is better to sit on.
Why?
Oh, almost lost my flip flop.
Almost lost your flip flop.
There we go.
Did you count this sprocket?
I told you that's
This one was 40.
40.
What was that one? Probably
Well,
40 also.
it doesn't matter what this one is because it ain't on.
It's just done on there. So what space you got in there?
Which one are we talking about?
The brake side. How much is sticking out? Sticking out more than this one? About 30,000. What do you got sticking out? Over here. Over here. Roll.
I got it.
Roll sideways. This one here, Fred. That one.
Okay.
That one. See how they're different?
They are different. One sticker.
So if we move this one over, it would fit. So we have to swap these out.
All right. Easy enough.
It all fits in the same way.
I'm trying to make everything back. Ooh, that hurt. I took out a damn fingernail. Yeah.
Take the fingernail off?
Well,
Tried to.
bent it back. Whatever.
Did I feel it? Oh, I should see it didn't work. See it come in.
Don't ruin that seal. It's only like, what, 50 years old?
Probably. I didn't get my little pick. Where's my seal pick? I need my seal pick.
Nose picker?
No, it'll be a seal pick. Same drawer.
All right, hang on. I was working on that.
I'm going to be done by the time you get the seal pick over here. Oh, there we go. Oh, almost. No.
Yes or no?
I don't know. You haven't got a seal pick. But I'm almost done. Oh, there we go. I'm done. Don't need it now.
That's good because I didn't know what I was getting. I know what a seal pick is. I know what a nose picker is and what a seal pick is.
Yeah, it looks like the same thing.
Okay.
Now I was able to worm it to where I need it to be. Okay, we got Loctite these?
Well, you're going to make one run, maybe. Even if you make one run.
Did we have Loctite before?
No.
We must not need Loctite.
No.
It's on there for how many years?
And still tight?
Yeah, somebody tightened them up. Were they tight still?
They were pretty snug. They were Tatro tight.
There's one thing about El Mirage, it has self-locking compound everywhere.
Called mud and dirt.
It's called dust.
Dust.
It works its way into all the hardware.
Going to El Mirage! I should come out and see it sometime. Lots of cool stuff out there.
Yeah, they're too damn lazy to come out to the races.
That'd be me too. I have informed the significant other I am going, and so
You had told her that you're going to be gone next weekend?
I told her I'd be gone Sunday. Or I informed her. I don't know if that's going to work.
She went for that?
No. She's had her weekends out to the spa and to the horse
you not go to
thing
the
and to
spa?
the... How come I not go to the spa? I don't really have any desire to go to the spa. I am going to the back guy today, but not
All the
going
in
to the spa.
dudes go.
Got about another 25 minutes of my time. Not even
Go to the
25.
mirage spa.
They got hot lake beds out there.
It is hot.
Hot and dusty lake beds. So if you like dust and heat, it's a good place to
You
go.
like heat and dust, yeah, you'll have plenty of that there. This is original dirt on this thing. See, that's dust. That's El Mirage.
Yeah.
You smell it, you know exactly what it is, too.
Any Bonneville left?
Salt? Maybe.
There might be some Bonneville in there.
I think I got most of that salt off this bike. But
Could be some Bonneville.
usually you find it up underneath the neck, steering neck, or you find it underneath the front motor mount.
Right.
That's usually where you find it like 5 years later.
Mm.
Doesn't matter how many times you hose the bike down, you still find chunks of it.
Kind of like that guy that sandblasted your part that's got a tube in it, and every time
This one's loose.
that one tighten that one up
Gotta put a nut on it first. How come that finger hurts?
because you got it wedged between the spokes and the.
The seal. No, that was the thumb over here. We got that.
Oh, okay.
That's a different part.
And I got a cut here, just from leaning into a piece of.
You cut yourself.
Well, I just leaned into something over there, and all of a sudden it's like a razor blade cut me.
Bleeding.
Of course, like the guy said, if you didn't wear shorts and flip flops, you might not get hurt.
Is that the problem?
I don't know. I've worn shorts and flip flops a lot more times.
Which way's the brake work, Fred?
We want it to the other way, push back this way. What the? You went both ways. What's that? Which way are you going?
Trying to get clearance.
Clearance, Clarence?
Keep
Yes.
moving until it's loose.
Clearance, Clarence? Clarence, Clarence.
This one's really tight.
Why is that one tight?
There we go.
Oh man, you got all kinds of play.
There's clearance in there, huh?
You want to have it back.
Which way?
Counter.
Counter, what?
Clockwise.
You mean like that? Why do we do it that way?
That appears to be the opposite of what I thought. But
What?
when the bike stops, you don't want that damn thing moving. So
Which way is it moving? I went counterclockwise. Which way do you want to go?
yeah, that's fine.
What if we go the other direction?
Hang on a second. I'm thinking this. I'm trying to picture this in my mind. You hit the brake. That brake's going to move forward. Yeah, that's right.
Which way's it going?
Well, you're trying to stop at 100 and something miles an hour.
Bike's going this way.
Yeah.
Where's the
Hit
brake
the brake
caliper?
that's going this way. So you want to go counterclockwise. Sorry, I messed up. I was looking clockwise, but said counterclockwise.
Oh, okay.
I had a 50% chance. As you guys know, I get 50% chance of getting everything right, although I always get it wrong. And then 90% of the time
So now we're
I'm
going to go this
wrong.
way now, right, Fred?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
That's what I meant, but I said but counterclockwise accidentally.
It's otherwise known as opposite of wheel rotation.
Well, that'd be a better way to look at it. I guess if you look at it that way, you'll always get it correct, huh?
Unless you forget. Unless you forget.
Okay. I'm actually pointing at your head instead of the damn wheel.
No, that's all right. There's a hair up there still. Here, why don't you pretend you know what you're doing and hold this thing. Put a little tension on it.
Tension this way.
I got to try to torque with this, which is hard to do.
He's pushing down. I'm sort of holding.
I'm trying to break my thumbnail off,
Yeah, this is good.
which it will do. It breaks
12
straight.
point instead of 6 point because
That one's tight. Next one.
you rotate, you tighten these the same as you do at the old school. I could be too close here. Hang on. Here, hold this over my shoulder while I.
There used to be a tripod, Fred.
Ow, that's bad.
Here, hold that. Try to
I'll hold that.
It's an educational TV here.
I'm working on it. I guess if I
Okay, next one.
got it.
That's one we already did. No,
You know, you haven't done that one yet.
that one tight.
Sort of.
Oh, that one's already tight.
We just did that one 2 seconds ago.
Which one did we miss then?
You missed this one here.
Maybe the next one. There, this one. No, it's on my third one.
Okay. Okay.
Go this one.
Yeah, that's the one I said you missed. It actually still moves.
It's loose. Why am I tightening the nut instead of the bolt?
Because it's, if we try and tighten the bolt, we will strip the head out.
This stupid ass Allen bolt we have to use because of the way this brake rotor is made.
Yep.
Yeah.
We will strip that bad boy out in a hurry. Which is why he's flipping it over so you can get to it. Yeah. Not exactly an easy angle to get in tightened.
Tight.
Alright.
It's not like we're going that fast.
No.
Shouldn't be a problem. We're going to try to keep it under 160, I think, this time. So.
160?
I think that's what I have to go to get a record. I'm not going to get it up. I remember. I got enough room in my brake caliper?
I don't know.
Maybe the pads won't drag this time.
Maybe you separate them a little bit.
I think I'm going to have to readjust something, but I'm not sure yet. The other one doesn't go any further. See, I might have to move this one out or change the spacer and move it back in. You're going to have to put a spacer in this one, have to be thicker for the other side, but that'll change the sprocket line, so you have to put a shim on that. That sounds like a lot of work.
Nothing's easy, is it?
Maybe I'll just live with the brake dragging.
Live with the brake dragging.
If I put one more spacer on that, it should take care of the problem too, so that might be the easier way of doing it. I don't know if you don't want the drag. Chain on there too?
Yep. Even though it's a drag bike, we don't want it to drag.
That's right. You guess how my brake just hangs there?
Yep. Built for, as we said earlier,
See how that works?
built to be
If
maintained.
you put just a little bit of tension on your two pivot points, it'll hold it up.
Well, we did.
Then you have to fight it.
The tire's shorter than the other one, so now you gotta lift it up a little bit.
Is that the problem?
I think, well, it's sitting lower and we didn't do anything. But... Oh, wait a second, it was in the air before. Never mind.
Yeah, but I wasn't having to hold it up before like I am now. Yeah. How's that job for you do?
Alright, ready? Lift up. And it goes.
Hold on.
Okay. Don't force it. If you gotta force it, you got a problem. Pull it up. Pull it up.
Gotta get this side in first. There's no room over here.
That's interesting.
Appears to be tight. There it goes.
Is it not vertical enough?
For some reason, it doesn't want to go in there.
So is the spacer on this side too wide?
It's definitely not wanting to go.
So drop that, move it over, and put it back in.
Next, like the swing arm, the wheel width is too wide overall, which means the spacer here might be too fat.
So we go back to the other spacer that you just put back in.
Which I don't understand why it'd be wrong because it's been in the bike that way for a while.
There's your That's the one you want there.
This one's narrower.
It is. Come back over here again.
You didn't bring the seal pick though, did you?
Let's see if I can get it this time. So you don't want the nose picker though, huh?
Nope. 90 degree slide.
90 degree. Hang on. This thing?
No, it's not a 90 degree scribe.
Hmm.
Could be used though.
You gonna get that?
It's a 90 degree scribe.
Well, that's a scribe. Why didn't you say 90 degree scribe?
There's a 90 on it.
I said, why didn't you say 90 degree?
Hello.
Why did you just say scribe?
Yes, I want them. Mm-hmm. Yep. 252 plus shipping. So, under $300. So now I can start working on piecing together a knucklehead piece of crap race bike project. One guy came and bid twice, but he was cheap, so I won. Okay. Yeah, email it, I'll work it up, and then you can bring me some money over and we'll get it ordered out. Yeah, you can do it that way, doesn't matter. Just, it's free, yeah. Mm-hmm. Correct. Yeah, just do it that way, that'd be fine. Okay, well, they'll be happy. They like those. All right, let me get back to the bike. Thanks. Bye. Dave working on another Indian.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool.
Yeah. He's got a real nice, like a lake style looking bobber Indian he's working on. Chief.
Yeah.
That'd be a real Indian, not one of them stupid ass new piece of crap ones.
Yep. Was he over here yesterday or not?
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah. I wasn't feeling well yesterday.
Yeah, you never feel well. It's all right.
I don't. Yeah, I'm all right. That's the way it is.
We understand.
People were busting my chops yesterday, and I'm like,
It's all right. We understand.
I don't really want to be not well. I don't want to be fat. I don't want to be.
We understand you have issues. We're okay with that.
Freaking issues. Freaking pissed off, man.
Okay, look, that's in there, Fred.
These freaking jerkwads asked me to. Well, we need a
jerkwad. Is that an official name?
freaking jerkwads. We need an official summary of what went wrong with this. We need lessons learned. I'm like, I got freaking lessons learned with freaking.
Yeah, that needs to be up like that when you're all the way in.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep. Why is it not going past the?
Oh, well. No.
Something's stuck.
Hold on.
Sure, the end.
They're both 3/4 inch, so that's not the problem.
Yeah, I guess. Just need a little nudging.
Imagine.
Ah. There it goes. Better than the palm of my hand.
We're good until we hit the spacer on this side.
Let me get on that side.
There it goes.
And here it comes. Here she goes. We're in.
Now it's in.
We're in.
Oh, you missed it by a little bit.
We left that little hole up on the top, right?
That's a big hole.
The big hole. Big hoe.
That one right there.
Yep.
Okay, now we're getting in plane the side of the wheel. Doesn't appear to have any angle. I don't know how it's so wide. That means the whole fork had to be spread out a little bit.
That might have been.
I don't usually do stuff like that. That doesn't make sense. And see, now the brake's not dragging either.
Holy cow, everything's working together.
Evidently, this is the wrong size. Knock that down a little bit.
Elementary, Watson.
You gotta make sure you have the correct axle spacer
Yeah.
and the washer.
And the big nut.
the correct flange nut.
Oh, that's not a flange. That's a flange nut for machining.
That's a milling machine flange nut, and that didn't come from you either.
Oh, come on, man. I brought some of that stuff in.
Yeah, but you didn't get that one.
No, obviously I didn't, because the milling machine one I got.
It's been on the bike for 8 years.
Yeah, I was around.
Now, you notice what happens? This is room for a cotter key, though.
There's got to be room, because you want smaller instead of bigger.
It's not dragging anymore, Fred.
You want smaller instead of bigger, so there should be room for cotter key.
Now we got problems. You know, the rotor's too far in now.
What's it hitting?
It's on the inside pad now.
Oh, it's okay on the inside, because the inside's going to go in. The outside.
No, it's double action. So now it rubs on the outside instead of the inside. Should be all right.
All things considered, you're a lot closer than I thought we would get.
Now, if I put a real weaky, crappy chain on here, we'd have less drag. But you know how I drive, so.
When you go down
That's
the road.
official cotter key that goes
We haven't
in there.
tightened it down yet.
It almost goes in there.
Tighten it down.
I have to do a sprocket change, Fred. Did you forget?
Oh, I forgot. Why are we doing a sprocket chain when you have exactly the same sprocket going on the back than you did before?
Because we're not going 170 mile an hour record anymore. We're going for 150 or 60 mile an hour record. I'm not sure what it is. I haven't looked up how fast I have to go yet.
Alright.
I just know we have to change things. I got my stuff in for doing the lines.
Okay. Where'd you find that?
I bought it because I couldn't find the other ones.
Oh, you know you'll find it now.
I loaned it to I think I loaned it to Fred.
You didn't loan it to me. I brought back all the crap.
Famous last words. Where's our big tool? My zip gun over there. You.
You need the air too?
Yeah, I need some air. Here's the exhaust pipe might be in the way, Fred.
You might want to go the other way with the air then. Oh, where the hell is it again? I don't know what I'm doing.
Take a look at it. Other side.
Why is the other side?
You want to wheels and knock them on the floor.
Hey, nice piece of crap pan head sitting there.
It is a piece of crap.
Freaking 49 pan.
What the hell's wrong?
Might need a
Dumbass.
wrench.
Dumbass.
Might need a wrench.
Might use the right size wrench.
Nice going, dropping tools. Built to come apart. So we can replace blown.
You can either
pistons.
work around the problem or you just take the problem off.
In this particular case, it's quicker to take the problem out of the way.
That's right. We get access to this. Almost.
You got a 50th anniversary Bonneville sticker there.
Yeah, that's what nitro does to them. They spray all over.
Kind of ruins the paint.
It ruins the sticker big time, that's for damn sure. Yeah, this here is hard to get to because there's no room.
So,
It goes in there like that. And he didn't bring me over my quarter drive. So I'll just have to use a zip drive.
I could go get your quarter drive, but it'll take you less time to do that than it will.
Yeah, but I'll put it back though. Where'd the nut go?
It's right there. I think you broke it.
I broke the nut.
That's right here in the chain.
It's right there.
Ooh, barking spiders.
I heard that break.
Barking spiders. It must have been a barking. There's something barking down here.
What size is that, Fred?
Not that size.
How about that one?
That might work.
Now the 79 just goes into the case to get an oil leak. It's a good thing I welded it up on the other side. Does that fit?
That doesn't fit. You got the right one?
How about this one? How about the left one?
Got that need for speed, man. Tearing stuff apart. You need that spacer. Don't forget it.
I need this.
Yeah, you need to put that with.
Okay, how fast was it going to go?
You're gonna go
Looks like a pretty big one
148.59.
there. That's not as big as I thought it was. What size is that, Fred?
I'm thinking that's 28. Why doesn't it have a stamp on it?
Why should it?
Well, I don't know. If it had a stamp on it, you wouldn't ask the question. How many teeth is in that?
Fritz used to put big writing on them.
Yeah. I mean, a little white...
That's how I know the difference between my sprockets and his sprockets.
You just kind of overrode your little lock thing there.
They don't do anything anyway, can't you tell?
Notice what he did there.
Somebody's got the chain on here, it makes it hard to get it off.
Yeah, why did you put the chain back on? Why'd you put the tire on the chain on now that you're going to change the sprocket?
No, I might have to take it back off, maybe.
Or loosen it up back here, maybe?
It's pretty loose. You mean like pull the axle back out?
No, like pull the axle forward.
Oh. Same thing.
Put the whole wheel forward.
Do you know what it takes to move that axle forward?
Probably a lot.
It does. Does this fit on here?
I don't know. You've obviously done it. Where's your... You're not on the bracket yet. Sprocket yet.
Bracket?
You've obviously done this before.
You almost ran out of room.
You've obviously done this
Did run
before.
out of room. That looks blown stock over there.
And tools.
There's my nut and my nut.
Tools and their uses.
See, I put my nut and bolt in the wrong spot.
Fellow.
What size is that, Fred?
Let's see. Start
I
here.
think it's way too big.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 19.
19?
19. I said 23, didn't I? Missed it by a few.
19 looks pretty small, Fred.
Alright, I got maybe 10 minutes and I gotta head to get worked on. Whoa, that's smaller.
How small is that one, Fred?
Well, your game's 1, 18. 18.
18?
You went from a 19 to an 18?
Okay. Well, that's going to be about 8 miles an hour, Fred. So.
Was it?
See, now I couldn't pull third gear last time.
Mm.
Might have been too much gear on the bike.
Mm.
1-2 thing doesn't make much difference. I think it had a horsepower issue.
Mm.
Alright.
Horsepower issues.
Now we have a problem. We're going to go down to an 18 because, see, the case is made different in Harley. See, if you go too small, the chain hits on that.
Oh.
18 is the limitation of what I can do.
Why are you putting the old one back? Oh, never mind.
They're all old, Fred.
You did a quick change there on me. Thought you were putting the 19 back on.
So you get that out of the way so you can bang your knuckles. Try not to bang your chain or your threads.
You kidding?
Don't forget your lock tab. It's very important that
Because
you
that's
have
an
that on there.
inspection item, I suspect.
You know how many times I've had this laying next to the bike as I'm pushing in line?
You mean not on the bike?
Yeah,
Holy
laying
cow.
on the ground. See, on the flathead bike, it can't come off. There's a push rod in the middle, but on this one, the nut falls off.
Mm.
You see it on the ground when you're pushing the bike back and forth.
Yeah.
If you don't want to tighten it up too much, you'll be able to get it off. See that tight there? It'd be pretty hard to get that off
When we're out there without air.
without tools. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? It ain't coming off out there because I ain't bringing more gears with me.
Oh, you broke the tab.
That one doesn't work anymore. Let's use the other one now.
Broke the tab.
I don't
You
bend it
know,
all the
seem-
way. I only bend it about halfway.
Seem to have a bit of slack here.
That's loose, and I normally run it. I run them pretty loose, but that's looser than normal.
Blowing a little oil. Blowing a lot of oil.
Might have some oil issues.
Mm.
Maybe a little rich too on top of it.
Mm.
Could have been.
I don't know, but
I don't know either.
at least we don't have to. Well, I don't even say it. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say anything.
we didn't put the sprocket cover back on, Fred.
You need to put the sprocket cover back on. The
Maybe we
little
should put this
spacer
on?
thing. Don't forget your spacer thing.
You gotta put this back on, Fred?
Jiggy.
See this bolt?
Yeah.
It's not stock.
Is it not stock?
There's a lot of non-stock parts in this boat. Gotta have my chrome though, polished chrome too, so you don't screw around.
You like polished chrome.
That way when you clean the dirt off, you can see it.
Well, the fact that we got a tire on is good news, because that gets us a lot closer to.
Do you
what
think I
else?
should fix the air leak?
I think you should fix a couple of leaks. What air leak?
See the air leak?
Yeah, there seemed to be something broken there.
Yeah, that was broke on the first pass. So the second pass, I was going to run it with just an air leak. It's only a little air leak. You raise the idle speed up a little bit, it's fine. Where's the ratchet at? Where's the breaker bar? The ratchet appears to be missing. That's not a breaker bar, Fred.
Well, I don't have the breaker bar, do I?
Well, I don't have it either. It's got to be laying around someplace.
Here it is. Got it.
There's no ratchet either.
Well, that's not my fault, is it? I guess it is my
Could be your
fault.
fault.
There's the broken piece. You can see it.
We had a vibration issue.
Hold on. There.
Keep on the phone, that can't work.
Tatro. Whoa, okay, bye. Whoa, okay, bye.
I actually heard that. I didn't know who it is.
Yeah, well,
You probably couldn't tell squat.
Whoa. Well, somebody's coming down. Don't move, don't leave.
I can't leave?
Hey, you're missing some battery connections here.
I am? It's connected.
And it's sideways. Oh, there it is.
Maybe I should charge it up even.
Yeah, that would be nice, because I think one of our times we were there, a battery was the problem, but it was not this one, it was a different bike. Are you serious?
No oil pressure either.
This could be an issue.
Does that have a lot of fart out the pipe there?
Mm.
What's my compression, Fred?
Got something going
Got a
on.
hell of a suck on it too.
That doesn't sound, that's not good, is it?
That's how fast it closes.
No.
It draws a vacuum.
Got some gas coming.
I got more gas.
Got some more gas coming.
I was working on my bike though.
Somebody gonna hold this while I go to the doctor? Doctor,
I
you did nothing I can take. I need to be there by 8:15.
Where's your tripod? Go get your tripod.
All right, you guys watch this while I'm.
On this side of the bike, not that side.
Oh, all right, here we go.
See chain guards mounted.
That's a good view there.
See chain guards mounted.
You're upside down.
What? What's
The camera is upside down.
What was that? Dummy. See, this is the best chain guard I've ever made. I've only broke it here because I tightened it so many times over the years. This has been on the bike for 20 years. And it never fails, it doesn't break, it doesn't bend, and the chain goes like that. It doesn't hurt it. That's how a chain's supposed to be made. A real chain guard. What's that, Fred?
That would be our tripod.
Is that $3 one you picked up?
I picked it. Well, you need to make sure that leg gets. What are you doing?
I'm trying to put the camera on the tripod, Fred. I thought you knew about this.
I don't know. All right. Let the legs down.
Like that?
That was a good tripod for $3 and from Goodwill or
No, you got that from AVAC, you said.
from where?
AVAC?
No,
AFM?
DMV or no.
Some kind of military.
Something vet.
Military something.
Yeah, well, it ain't really military vet. We just say that.
And
Disabled American Veterans, that's it.
Disabled American, you give him $3 for this piece of crap.
DAV, but it ain't really DAV. It's
DAV. Okay, Fred did that from DAV.
I'm not gonna make any comments.
How much was that discount you got on top of the three? You got a $3 plus how much
No,
discount?
DAV don't give any military discount.
You didn't get a military discount?
I
Oh,
just
you
gotta
got
try and
screwed.
Screws them out. I bought a set of.
You got screwed.
I bought a set
Now
of.
this is a heavy duty exhaust clamp. See, it doesn't break when you do it like this.
All right, I'm out of here.
You're out of here, Fred?
I gotta go see if I can help my back some.
You gonna get adjusted?
I'm getting it.
Okay.
I need some help, so I'm getting it.
Yeah, we can't help you in all those different ways.
I was like, Fred, you're getting fat. I'm getting fat because I can't move.
Who told you you're getting fat?
Quit eating fat. Well, let's see, you about 4 or 5 times? The guy in the golf.
Because your Tatro machine shirt doesn't fit? You
my buddy, well, the Tatro machine's large, not extra large, so there's a big difference.
So you need an extra fat Tatro machine shirt, not a normal fat.
I need a double X.
A double fat shirt. Jeez. Boy, you are getting big. Fred's getting fat. Okay. See, I got the shins in the right spot there.
I told him once they got rid of that job, I'm going to lose 10 pounds. Then they come back and ask me to do that damn job again. I ate so much crap today.
Well, you back doing that job you got out of?
They said, well, we need to find the lessons learned on this, or why this didn't work as well as it should have. It's like, dude, it's never ever going to happen again. Why are we even talking about it? I literally told him, I said, I don't even want to talk about this shit. Gino, you're mad! Gino in the house!
Oh, shit. Fred's got to go.
You guys know Gino?
Sounds like he's in the net case.
What's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while.
All right. One exhaust pipe, half mounted. Where's my ratchet at?
Got a real job?
Yeah, I'm working back where I used to.
Mr. Supervisor, right?
Well, I'm supposed to. Yeah.
Where's my ratchet, Fred?
Babysitter.
Want your quarter drive too? Should we put that piece together?
Yeah, we need quarter drive stuff too. What the hell?
I haven't seen the ratchet. Somebody stole it.
You ain't making money doing that.
I'm not making any money doing this. Bolt felt like it's breaking there for a minute.
I don't see the ratchet.
Alright, pipe's on. Is that solid, Fred?
I don't know. Yeah, it is.
Felt like the bolt was trying to split. Alright, we got quarter drive and nothing else.
Alright, guys, I'll see you later.
You guys going crashing? I'm leaving.
What?
I'm leaving.
Why are you leaving?
I'm working.
He's on job. Alright, I gotta go help Gino. He's leaving. Okay, we're back to the bike. Fred and Gino left. So now we got the adjust rear chain. A little bit loose right now. I like them loose, but that's too loose. So you want to make sure you got a little bit of tension on your axle adjuster, but not a lot. And get your wrench. There's my chain lube. So you need your wrench to tighten the bolts up back here to pull it back. So you got to count the flats, make sure you come out evenly. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You go on the other side, do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, my wheel's already straight, so as long as I never change it, it'll always be straight. Okay, that's a little bit loose still, but close. So 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm going to get another one of that. I'll check it. Yeah, still a little bit loose. One more. Now we're up to 10 flats. A little bit more. With these 1/2 inch 20 adjusters, it comes up quick. So 1 flat makes a big difference. Okay, that's getting close to where I like it. Let's see if there's any loose spot or tight spots in my chain. Let's hit the tight spot. Give it one more. On a race bike, you run them loose so they don't suck up horsepower. Tight chains suck up a lot of power. Alright, that's about right. So you run about 2 inches of clearance on this bike, see right here. So you go up a little bit on my tension. I don't know if you can see it, but you go up and down, see? About that much. Loose is good, tight bad. Like most things on this bike. Except for bolts. Those you tighten. So there's one torque. And you torque the snot on it. About that much. Can't pull about 100 foot-pound of your axle, it's probably not tight enough. least get up in the 80s. Okay, hey, look at that fit in there. They require me to run this stupid thing. That's why I even got this stupid lock in here. Normally I wouldn't use a cotter key, but they get pissed off when you don't have one in there. So there's one in there. So there's our drag. One brake, two brake, three brake. There it is. Brake works. Now this is hooked up to my front master cylinder up here. See right here. So my front and rear brakes are linked together. So you get maximum stopping power in the dirt. And we do have a little bit of drag. As usual with brakes. That's the problem with disc brakes, they drag slightly. Drum brakes don't drag. You can back them things off, there's no drag on them, so you go faster with drum brakes and disc brakes. Disc brakes work better. So I use my chain wax for my chain lube. I lubricate it before every race. That way it's nice and lubricated. Now the way you lubricate a chain is you got to squirt it down the chain links. You don't do it on the outside, you do it on the inside of the chain. Get over here closer, you can see kind of what you do here. So what I do is I shoot it right down on top of each link, each row of links, and you move it in and out. So you do a full turn one side and you go over the other side, do a full turn over there. And then you should do one down the middle to lubricate the teeth. You look at the chain to see how wet it is. If it still looks dry, you hit it again. I'm going to go ahead and hit it again. It's a little dry. Starting to drip, that's a good sign. It's starting to get a drip down there, that means I got enough fluid finally. They're wet. There's a camera over here. It's hard to see what you're doing on your stupid tripods. So you can see how the chain now is all wet. Now this dries up to a waxy material when you're done. So I was squirting right down on top of the chain links there. Now, the chain looks rusty, but it's not rusty. It's got a bunch of dirt on it. Okay, now the can, before you can get done with the can, you got to flip it upside down like this and get the chain lube and stuff out of here. Otherwise, it's going to rust. I mean, it's going to plug up the can. So you want to go ahead and just use up the excess right here on the outside. It's still spraying like crazy, so that's just what we're going to get. Alright, so that's how you do that. You can see my lock over here. Get the light one out. So I only got room to put one in there because the nut's so thick and the spacer's so thick. It's actually not a spacer, it's a washer, so I can tighten the whole swing arm down. If you notice, my swing arm is not dimpled or anything. It's been, since about 1992 I've had this swing arm, 93. We're at 17 now. So that's 25 years of racing and still the swing arm still looks like new. Because I use big thick spacers and big thick here, so when you squeeze it, you're squeezing over a large diameter. So you don't get that dimple effect inside the inside of it. Same here. So you got big spacers here and big washer right here. Now down here, my brake caliper, you want these pads up here to not be dragging, preferably. See, now the inner one's free, it used to drag, now the outer one's dragging a little bit. So the piston here needs to go in a little bit deeper, and it's not going to let me do that. So I took out we wound up moving the wheel over that thickness of that spacer I took out, and that tightened up this pad and loosened up this one. So now what I need to do is probably next time, if this still drags like this after I race it, I'll have to take the brake rotor and take that shim out that's back there. One of those shims and move it in, but I think one shim's going to be too much. But now you can't go by the inside of this caliper because that pad is so thick back there, it sticks way out. Because normally you send up in a caliper is what you want, but in this case it doesn't work. The pads are too thick. So I'm hoping this will be fine here. So even though these pads have been wearing for 20 years at least, about 25 years of wear on these pads, the pads are still super thick because these are for cars, so they're not even worn hardly at all. So this tire, same thing, it's still got titties on it, see? Even though it's been on this, it's road raced on the street and been up the lakes a couple different times, you can still see the titties in here. Mold marks. You don't get a lot of wear when you're on the dirt. So anyway, this has a lot of drag for a bike, but so I used a big chain, I don't care. It's probably cost me a little bit of speed, but screw it. When you start torquing as hard as this motor does when it's on the nitrous, it hits you pretty hard in the ass. So you want to make sure you got a good chain behind you. Okay, I'm going to have to wind up making all new lines here, and I'm going to go ahead and check the ignition timing. It looks like 40 is where I normally put it with nitrous. I'm not going to run the nitrous right now, supposedly. Maybe. So I'm going to go ahead and change the timing. I think I'll put it at 45 degrees. I might have it up at 55 or something like that. I don't know. When I'm running nitromethane, I can't get a feedback on what to really use from people that run straight nitro. They won't tell you answers you can understand. Which means they don't know what they're doing. They just do whatever they want. So I'm going to have to make all these lines, and all these lines, as you can see, are pretty tight in here. So, and they got lots of other things going on, and you got to be able to get to the nuts here to get the jets, so you can change the jets out in here, and your nitrous nozzles right here. And you can see how they're all stacked up in here. So it gets kind of interesting to make these things. So, but basically, I just kind of duplicate these, but I'm gonna run different fittings and stuff. So things will be changing. So I'll spend probably 3-4 hours doing this, I bet. It takes time. So we'll show a little bit of how we do it. I had some other sprockets I had, so these might be what I had on the bike before I changed it last time. I think I changed the gear up the lakes. I'm pretty sure I did, so these things probably got real low gear on it now. Yeah, we'll see what it does. I'll go find my cheat sheet. If I don't like the gearing, I'll put the other one back on I just took off. So I might have to do that. It's been a year and a half since I ran it, so I don't remember what I did on the sprocket, but now I see the sprockets over there. I probably already changed it, and I remember I changed the lakes for my second pass and never ran it, so we'll see. So anyway, that's how it looks for that. So we'll get working on that and play with it. And somebody wanted me to do some coring on some Evo heads. So I got some Evo heads I've been porting on back here. These are Evo Sportster heads, 1200 heads. So this is what they look like after I've ported them out. A little bit bigger than stock. This fits the big S&S intake manifold. So, and then you got to have the stock exhaust gasket here, so that's why you leave the lip on this one. You don't cut it out. But you do open it up down here around the valve guide area. Up here where my finger is right now, so it'll get some flow through there. The rest of this port you don't need to do anything to, it's already big enough. This has been all cut way out in the bowl. Quite a bit of work in there. So the intake got cut out too quite a bit. So this is what the stock head looks like over here. You can see my scribe line here. That's how much I'm going to cut out of this thing. So you can see how small it is. Now the exhaust, I've been working on this already. So this side here I haven't worked on yet. So you see what that looks like. And that's before and after basically. And in the intake I haven't done yet. This I cut out on my head machine here to rough out the size, the diameter, and then you got to blend all this stuff into here and open it up here in the sides over here. And obviously open up the whole port on this side. So anyway, that's what they look like. Now combustion chamber side, I knocked this out in here. Back here, Marty! So I knock off this edge right here to get a little bit better flow in the combustion chamber. Right here. So that's how you do that. So there you go. Okay, here's my blower. That's supposed to be who makes it, Fagel. Looks like a 3-rotor design. Something in there. So I'm thinking the date code is from 86, but hard to tell. It's a KF there. Here's the other side. Shoot up. It's pretty universal there. Flange mount. Probably can flip it around, I bet. This was 6.5 inches on the case length. From here to here, 6.5 inches, the gray part. So hopefully that'll give me something to go by. Unknown. Don't see any markings on it and just that. And I got my Bandit clutch here. It's a Bandit. There's the number right there. 54501. Looks like it's got about 8 plates, 9 plates maybe. I'm guessing 9 plates in there. Fibers. Can't see what's back in there. Looks like nothing. Assuming there's one underneath here. And it's an Evo clutch because it's deep in here. Tapered shaft, obviously. Let's see, let me show me teeth this has. Good way to find out, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 37. So it fits an early bike, which is what that would be for. That's not surprising. Okay, so we're 37 tooth. Evo 84 through 89. That's what it fits. All right, we'll have to look that up, see what we got. And so, oh, my new toys. So there you go.